What it do, what the business is. Doing my Spike Lee impression today, y'all.
It is another week in the books. What up?
What's going on, y'all, man? Book 2, Chapter 37, man. We are back not only just with another chapter, but I know July, y'all was missing it. First Fridays, we back. Portia Renee, the one and only.
In here.
The infamous.
37. The infamous, man. Really, the infamous. Portia, what's up, man? It's been a minute. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I miss y'all. Retrograding is retrograding. It's kicking my ass, but I'm out here.
Yeah. All right, hold that thought.
What does that mean?
Hold that thought. How about we on the same page? That's why I said hold that thought. Let me.
I've been seeing it everywhere.
Let me thank the bookworms, man, because bookworms always hold it down. We appreciate y'all for coming back another episode. Definitely want to shout out my guy Q, our guy Q.
Facts
on the episode last week, man. Chapter 36, great episode, man. It was really a pleasure being able to chop it up with him, man. I even reached out to him earlier this week just to thank him again for being able to come on the platform and give such positive energies, positive feedback. And we appreciate all y'all for tuning in, as you always do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and really a call to action, y'all, man. If you know someone, I'll say this real quick. I don't know if I said it last week, but 2 weeks ago, I accidentally uploaded Chapter 35 to the Culture Garden feed. I had like 2 or 3 episodes to upload, and I was just moving too fast. So it wasn't until the next day somebody reached out and said, "Hey, the DVD collection episode's not up, but this episode you got up is fire." And one of my boys, like one of my close friends since elementary, hit me up and was like, "Hey, man, like I needed to hear that episode. Like it must have been a good mistake because it was like it was on purpose. Like I needed that episode. I got it was a self-doubt episode.
Got it.
Self-doubt. And I was like, damn, it just made me realize I need to make sure, I'll do some more cross-branding, putting it on more feeds that aren't necessarily familiar with it. But also, just want to promote it more, man. So if y'all know, I don't know if I knew how much of a space it was needed for our conversations, especially the open ones, especially the past few that Spike and myself and, of course, other guests have been having, because they've been really open and candid. And really looking for solutions. Like we said, we kind of finding our bag. So call to action to all the bookworms. If you know anybody who just needs to hear a positive message, who might be doubting themselves, who might just be in a rut, send it to them, man. Send it their way. Get some more bookworms over here. We appreciate y'all. I do want to make sure I go to the comments, and then we're going to have Portia explain this retrograde to us, because I have no idea. First and foremost, and this is a shout out to Acid Jax. Solid dude, because we got an email from him in regard to a social media kind of strategy, and we said it, man. We was like, hey, absolutely, because we said it on air, man. Listen, if you know what you're doing, please reach out. We need help, and sure enough, we got some help. But he did leave a comment. Love this topic, guys. After hearing Spike and Rich ChatGPT summaries, I couldn't help to think about how Black Mirror it is that people are probably already using this tech to write someone's death obituary or funeral eulogy. P.S. Too much to say here about social strategy. I'll send you an email. It is very Black Mirror-ish when you start getting into ChatGPT. Like you use it and it's convenient, but it's also like, damn, it's here. It's here.
It's definitely here.
Yeah. iRobot was only like 22 years ago. 2020, that shit here. Just saying it.
Yeah.
Moving on, once again, last week's episode, Chapter 36 with Q. We just had a YouTube comment from BFR Global, says good money. And then lastly, we have another Chapter 35 comment. It is from our guy, Public Enemy B. We got a question of the week for us. With the year being a little more than halfway over, how do you feel about how you've done this year and sticking to your goals that you set for yourself? Spike Lou, I'll hand it over to you for that one. I almost listened to Chapter 1. I need to go back and listen to Chapter 1. We laid out a lot of goals.
Yeah, we did lay out a lot of goals. If I go back and listen to that, it may be a D, but I would say a C, being generous. So about average. I want to use the second half of the year to get that up to at least a B, but I say a C right now. Being realistic.
What about you? You set any goals for yourself this year, and where are you with it?
Most of my goals were like challenging myself mentally and physically. So I'm gonna give myself like a B plus. I'm at the gym when I don't want to be there. I'm pushing when I don't want to be there. I'm looking in the mirror and realizing some things about myself and allowing people to tell me some things about myself.
Mm.
Jesus Christ. But it's been working for the better. And I can tell it's working for the better because my relationships are getting better. So I give myself a B plus.
F.
Mm.
F. Like,
F.
F.
yeah, F. Yeah.
What
F.
happened?
Bullshit. Like, there's no reason why I'm even having this conversation. There's no reason why I'm still talking about stuff that we recorded in the last year that I still haven't gotten to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've done good things. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of areas I've improved in and I'm satisfied with. But when it comes to the routine part of it and actually getting to stuff in a not necessarily a timely manner, but an organized and structured manner, like having a routine to the point where it's second nature, it's clockwork, you just knocking it down. I'm just now building that. I'm just now getting into it. I reached out to Spike earlier with the laundry list of stuff, just kind of getting it and just really taking this. I don't want to say taking it seriously, but I think you get to a point. We talked about this in the summary that I have from ChatGPT. You got everything you need. You just need the plan to get there. And once you do that, it's over. And I really took that to heart. And I've really been focused on the big picture. I think I've kind of gotten down the day to day. I've got the recording down. I've got the upload, producing down. That's the next step. Like it's always a step to go. And I feel like
the scaling of the product. Yeah.
Yes. And I've been hovering. I haven't gone down. I've been hovering across. F is harsh, but I can't give myself anything else but that. And it's only uphill from here. So it's really about more mainly making sure that I'm sticking to what I say I'm going to stick to. But it's going to get to the end of this year. I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what these last 6 months are going to be, especially with the work that's about to be put in. But once again, no talk, just about action. So, yeah. Let us know, bookworms, if you set some goals where you rate yourself, man. What's your grade? What's your letter grade? We still got time to change it. It's right before the season when the coach come in and say, "Hey, man, teacher said if you fail this class, you ain't eligible. They can do what the fuck you got to do." We at that time of the year. Absolutely. But Portia.
Yes, sir.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Yes.
What the hell? Like,
so
what does that mean?
Okay, so when people say Mercury, because there's a retrograde like all the time. So, but it falls into different signs. So right now we're in Mercury retrograde in Leo. And I don't know if y'all know any Leos, but it's like they're very very prideful.
Chaz a Leo, Spike.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
She said
there you go. But very sure of themselves, very leader, very strong, very like I radiate. I call the room, right? But when it's in retrograde, like everybody, not only if you're a Leo, it's just in Leo. So it's affecting people on how like they express themselves and their narratives and their perspectives and their thought processes. And like, so it's more so like what is holding you back? What is dimming your light? What aren't you saying that you need to say to be the best you? And this retrograde, it like I said, it's been a lot of self-reflecting. It's been a lot of arguments with me, a lot of misunderstandings, which luckily the conversations are needed. It's just a lot of things that were unspoken now being spoken. So it's real topsy-turvy. But a lot of people just say, oh, it's retrograde, don't travel, or my car gonna mess up, or I mean my microphone did break. That's why I'm using the work microphone. Usually technology messes up, but it just depends on what sign it is. But right now it's what's holding you back, what aren't you doing, why are you dimming your light, that type of stuff.
That's interesting.
Do you think it's interesting, but is there a little bit of placebo effect to this? To where Mercury's in retrograde, so now you're paying extra close attention to all the weird shit that's happening. You like, or is it just the fact that weird shit's happening at a certain? Okay.
Because I had forgot that we were going into retrograde, and then all this shit started happening to me like back to back to back, and I'm like, wait a minute, and I looked, and sure enough, we was in retrograde. Like when it started getting crazy, it's probably something going on, especially if you tap in.
Yeah, that whole you said being tapped in, and I'm just like, this is a lot. Because I know you talk about you gotta. I always thought that your sign is your sign. Like I'm an Aquarius, but then you got a moon. And you
like
got
3
You got a
signs, don't you?
rising, you got a Mercury, you got a
That's
How
For
you
some
even find
reason,
those
I
out?
came out the cooch like interested in that. Like nobody taught me that. My granny is like real Christian bound. We go to church on Sundays and Wednesdays. Like nobody taught me about crystals or signs or nothing. It just, I don't know, just came
How
to
you
me.
find out your other 2 signs?
You have to know the city you were born, the exact time you were born, and then of course your birthday and your year.
Got it.
Why you laughing?
Because man, it's like horoscopes almost. Like I feel like everybody could read a horoscope for every sign and find some truth out of it. I'm not saying it's not real. I want to. It makes me want to learn more to kind of see.
I'm gonna do yours.
I can't knock it because I don't know enough, but it is fascinating enough to see. If I broke down all of these different points, because I do feel like I'm an Aquarius to the heart. Like everything they say about an Aquarius, I feel like I am. But
Yeah, I mean, you could. There is a possibility you could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius. So you could be like the
What's that
full
mean?
thing.
All
So
of them are the same sign.
like okay, so your sun sign, which is what everybody know, that's basically how you present, right? Like, or no, I'm sorry, not how you present, but how you yeah, kind of sort of how you present. And then your moon side and it's like your emotional side. How do you deal with emotions? How do you know what I'm saying, give that off? And then your rising sign is how people perceive you. So like my rising sign is a Leo. And everybody thinks that I'm arrogant, and everybody thinks like first meeting me, it's just like, oh, she a bitch. She thinks she all that. So I definitely understand that. But as a sun sign being Taurus, I'm just very stubborn. I'm actually very quiet. I'm very chill, but I present that way. Like my signs, fuck me all the way around.
interesting. This is all right. Now that when you broke it down like that, it does make me want to figure out how I deal with emotions.
Next first Fridays, I'm doing both of y'all.
I bet.
I have to figure
That's
out
what I'm gonna bring to the table.
Yeah, man.
Is that similar to like? Have you heard of path number? Like the path number.
Yeah, all that's kind of
is similar. Okay.
All of it's kind of connected. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Tarot cards, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to find out what time I was born. I think it was in the morning time. I know it was the day after Thanksgiving. It'll be a
And
Friday
if y'all
morning.
ever meet a chick and she don't seem too right, them eyes is off, and she asks what time you was born, do not tell her.
Wow,
why? She gonna put the voodoo on us.
Damn.
No, dead ass.
I believe you.
You meet a new girl, don't eat no spaghetti that she cook. Don't eat nothing red.
That one.
I'm not dead ass.
You heard those spaghetti ones, Rich?
Nah, I heard that. What's going on with that?
I heard that one. I grew up around women, but my mom and them used to tell me that.
For somebody that you just met, you don't want to eat or drink because they could possibly put their period blood
menstrual
in
blood.
It
what the fuck is going on? All right.
They hook you for life. Forever. They forever it is.
If you just can't ever shake a bitch, be like, did I eat? Think back.
I don't even know if I don't even know where to take this. I don't know where to take this shit.
I can't believe you never heard that.
I never heard of that, man. I'm glad I didn't. I'm upset that I heard it now. But Portia, appreciate you for breaking that down for us. But it's something that me and Spike almost talked about last Q. And we were like, you know what?
I gotta catch up.
We need Portia on here to have this conversation. And it has to do with first and foremost, our hearts were broken with the surprise news that Taylor Rooks just popped out married niggas. Didn't even know she's a sports journalist.
Okay.
But I don't know anybody who don't admire or wants or
So
felt
she's
like
cute.
she's bad. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, we don't. I don't seen y'all type. Hold on. Taylor Rooks.
Why you looking her up? That girl you said, why didn't seen y'all type, man, she got into it again online, and it was another big deal. Like, it's a whole story. I can tell another day about it, but it was hilarious.
Didn't she have a coke scandal or something recently?
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, somebody flew her out.
OnlyFans or something?
No, somebody
somebody
flew her out. An OnlyFans chick flew her out to like get down with her and her husband. And then after that happened, I think they invited her somewhere else. And the somewhere else wasn't the same get down as the first get down. It was like a family affair. But she was there like hitting the coke. She hopped in the pool naked. Just was wilding in front of their friends.
Hey man, it's a different world we live in. And if y'all haven't noticed by now, y'all know first Fridays, man, you know, we get to have a little fun.
Yeah, this is just kicking the shit.
We just like to kick the shit, talk about some things that have happened that we're talking about the whole nine. So
yeah, it's not a heavy week, man. So if you was looking for a heavy week, man, stay tuned. Come back another week. We got plenty of episodes for that, but we're gonna have some fun today.
Yeah, next week for sure.
I see her. She's okay. She's pretty. She's prettier than that one y'all had.
All right. So I moved past that. She popped up married, man, which I respect and admire. Like, literally, that's how the game is played. Like, nobody knew she was dating anybody. All of a sudden, I sent it to Spike ASAP. Because there's another young lady.
Shout out Coco
sports journalist. Well, not even her.
Oh, you talking about the other one?
Another young sports journalist. Yeah, man, that was another one that broke our 2 in 1 month was crazy. But there's another sports journalist that me and Spike have a conversation about. Like, hey man, she's catching up to Taylor. She might be passing Taylor. So we literally were just talking about that, and boom, Taylor comes out in the dress, and what the fuck is going on? But there's a photo from the wedding album of Taylor Rooks and her husband underneath the veil. So just to set it up, they're together, like hands locked. Just think of a regular picture, almost like a prom picture in a sense. Looking love, but however, her veil is covering both of their heads. Portia, not only you, but there were multiple people, including our good brother Mo, who was like, absolutely not. Like, y'all taking it too far. That's too far. Like, we'll bring masculinity back, the whole nine. And Portia, I want to know, what were your thoughts when you saw that, and what's the issue with it? Because surprisingly, to many people's surprise, I guess, Spike and myself, I don't know if it's because of our admiration and adoration, should I say? Not admiration, adoration of Taylor Rooks. Because if Taylor Rooks was my girl, whatever picture you want, it's whatever you want to do, man.
That's what you're doing, Spike?
You want to pose for Taylor Rooks? For Taylor Rooks?
Pull the veil down.
But Spike did bring up a point, and I'm sure I'll let him get into it after Portia, about it. There's a lot that goes into it, about whose request was it, the whole nine. But Portia, what was your thought when you first saw it?
When I was sent this picture, I truly rolled my eyes and blamed women immediately. It's our fault.
Her response to me was hilarious when I sent this to her.
I blame us. It's been, if anybody who knows me knows, I know since at least 2014, 2015, I have been trying to bring the Black women together. I've been trying to huddle us up and tell us, hey, when a man comes up to you with a purse, you don't talk to him. Maybe he will stop. When a man comes up to you with a glittery belt, you stop. Maybe he'll stop. Then it went to skinny jeans. Then it went to niggas dyeing their hair. It's just it's our fault. And I just would never in my life want that wedding picture on my mantle with him under my veil.
Jesus Christ.
It's embarrassing, honestly.
Hold on. We got to back up something because, I got to poke holes. That's what we do. I don't paint my nails. I don't do skinny
forgot
jeans.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do skinny jeans. I don't wear the glitter belts. I don't wear purses or the arm. It's just not my thing. I'm not knocking anybody who
God
does.
bless you.
Not knocking anybody who does. It's just not my thing. It doesn't fit my personality. It doesn't fit my style. It's not something that I want to do. You know what I mean? I didn't wear pink in high school. When Cam was rocking pink and everybody started rocking pink, I didn't rock pink. This wasn't my thing. Not because it wasn't in. This wasn't my thing. You know what I mean? They didn't knock anybody who does or who does anything now. Do you feel that, because this has been a point that's going on, if you've seen on TikTok a lot of the trends that are going on, right? So there was a trend where Black men were calling their friends to say goodnight. And then there's a recent trend where I saw Black men call his friends to say, "What's going on, bestie?" Like,
that's worse than
or
right.
So
You
my
I'm
point
getting
is,
disgusted and I'm getting hot.
so here's the thing.
Nigga better not call me.
Say, "What's up, bestie?" Here's what I'm getting to. Like I said, this is me poking holes. This isn't the thoughts of Rich. This is me poking holes. People have been starting to say, "Man, hey man, Black men can't do anything. We can't do anything. Anything we do is considered sassy or feminine or gay or whatever you want to call it." Do you feel like labeling certain things as self-expression is crossing into that line? Is that fair? Is that fair to Black men who want to do those things?
What do y'all want to do?
Don't say y'all.
Bestie?
Don't say y'all. I'm talking to Black, not the bestie part. I'm talking about if they want to wear belts, if they want to wear the purse, if they want to do that. Is that fair?
I guess
to them
my
for
question is, where does that stem from?
I can't answer.
Where does that stem from? If I don't see where that comes from besides women and gay men.
I asked a young nigga to do the nail painting shit. He said it's self-expression.
Yeah.
He said that's what it stems in, like self-expression.
Remember when self-expression used to be when y'all used to get y'all haircut and put designs in them? Remember when self-expression used to be, you used to put different shoestring colors in your gym shoes? It's other ways for y'all to do that shit. Y'all been doing it forever. Now y'all want to sit. Now I gotta wait to get my manicure because you want to get designs and shit. That's crazy.
Well, you're not against the nigga getting a manicure though, right? You just talking about getting painted.
Don't you ever paint them?
Okay, yeah.
With designs.
I'll go get. I'm not ever doing that. Like that's not my ministry, but I will go get my nails like tightened up.
Yeah, manicure, pedicure,
yeah, I'm not rolling.
Yeah. Shit, that took time to get there.
It did. It
took some time to get there.
I've been in relationships where she was like, "Let's go." I'm like, I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not gonna waste 2-3 hours of my day to do that shit. But I understand as I'm older now, it's like
that could be a date though.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a cool one too. Like it's self. I did it. Me and my mom went on Mother's Day. Like it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a real serious way, because I think this is a topic that is not, I don't know what to say discussed enough, but it needs to be discussed by niggas like us who don't subscribe to that. I can see whether I agree or not. All right, this is what they want to do. I'm not going to do it, but I don't know if we should knock people for wanting to do it their way. What do you think? Is that a generation thing? Because like you said, Portia, there's things we used to do for self-expression, and now this new generation. And man, I sound like an old man on the porch.
But I don't think we can say this new generation because the new generation is getting raised by our generation, and our generation is wearing purses and painting their nails.
That's fair.
They seeing their daddy wear purses.
I think it's easy for us, Rich, to be like, shit, I don't care. I ain't doing that shit. Or I don't got to deal with the nigga that is doing it. Cause like nobody that I know does it. So I can look at it and shrug it off and be like, okay, it's self-expression.
You in Atlanta. Don't nobody do that down there?
No.
You know?
Not that I know. Absolutely not. Not one.
If your man's just, you linked up with your man's, he said, hey, Spike Lee, let's grab a drink. You go and he comes with his nails painted. Like, are you saying anything to him about that? Are you letting it slide? We're like,
if it's this my man's, your man's, like
not an acquaintance, your man's.
Jokes so far. Yeah, I'm gonna wonder, like, but again, like I said, that's someone that I'm dealing with. Like, that's my homeboy. So, like, you go out, you associated with him, if something pop off, like you know what I'm saying, it's gonna go down. But I need to know what's going on. Like, I ain't gonna knock you for it, but jokes are gonna fly. Like, bro, what what was you thinking? Like, you dating somebody new? Like, what's the deal? What's going on? Like, why this sudden transition? Even with the purse, if a nigga pull up on me with one of them man purses, like, jokes are gonna fly. My man's, like, if I don't know you, I barely know you, and that's how you get down. That's fine. I don't care nothing about that, bro. You rock your man purse with your lip gloss and your money in it, whatever the fuck you put in that thing.
Because what's in there?
Hey, what y'all be putting? Hey, if y'all,
I guess
what's in there?
Some niggas claim they put their straps in there though. So that's
I have seen somebody with the gun in.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas do claim.
Yo, digging in your purse to pull out the 22 is crazy. It's crazy.
It better not be no 22.
Put it in the shoe.
It better not be.
What happened to niggas putting it in the back?
Yeah,
I mean, even here in Georgia though, it's like you can carry, so it's fine. Like you ain't even got to have the purse to put it in. So I'm still looking at you side eyes if you claiming that's what it is for. So no, like again, if it's my man's rich, jokes are gonna fly, questions are gonna be asked. If it's something I barely know, I don't care. And that goes to the point that I was getting to, the difference between you and I dealing with it and Portia dealing with it. Like y'all got to deal with these niggas. Like y'all got to date them. Y'all got to get approached by him. Like y'all got to have conversations with the nigga and he think he fly and he wondering why you not talking to him at the bar. Like y'all got to do all of that with him. So I get your frustration with it. With me, it's like, whatever floats your boat, my brother. Yeah, like it's cool for you. You like it, I love it, my nigga. Because I don't know you.
It's sad. It's hard out here.
It's an interesting conversation to be had about masculinity, what it looks like. Because people who do that, subscribe to that type of behavior and views that, they just find it as their own form of masculinity. It might even argue it's more masculine to be this open and this comfortable. And I always find that fascinating because there's always different ways of how you rule. Because you can't have the argument that society is doing whatever they can to demasculize Black men, right? And I think people who don't do it, and once again, I can't say this enough. Spike can't say this enough. Do what y'all do. Like there's no difference to me. Like I'm not gonna look at you. Like I'm gonna say what's up to you the same way I would anyway. Portia, that's different. It's a different story. But all I'm saying is I wouldn't do. Okay, I'm saying I don't do it. I don't have kids, so I don't want to play the hypothetical. I just don't. I couldn't see myself. I think you raised people the way you were raised, and I couldn't see it. But I do want to hold space for those who believe in it and maybe have a further conversation, because it is very interesting how far left things are going. And I just look around like, damn, this shit wild. But I don't know if I say you less of a man because you have a different way of expressing yourself, or you in fashion, or this or that. But I was just always the words, hey man, y'all Black men can't do nothing. It just really stuck with me. I'm like, damn, man, are we too hard on Black men as a society, or is it justified? I don't know. That's what made me think of it. But what you got, Portia?
So my question for y'all is, are you saying, hey, just do you, just because it's 2025 and you will become a bigot or some type of, what do they call it? When you're against something, anti whatever.
Yeah.
If you said it, or do you truly feel like that? Because honestly, I can say, like, I don't think that if we want to talk about femininity, I personally don't think it's that feminine, no shade, no tea, for a woman to drive an 18-wheeler across America. I feel as though that is a man's job. I feel as though a man should do the garbage truck. That's not feminine to me. So I think it's fair to put some type of title on masculinity, right?
Now women can't drive trucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Women can't drive trucks.
No. I don't think that's safe.
That's a whole little TikTok thing, right? That's a whole.
I know, and that's the problem.
Okay. I know someone like that.
And some of them I too.
Damn, there was something you said, Portia, at the very beginning of that.
Women can't drive trucks.
Are you just saying it because you feel like it's
it's not
correct to say it?
No. I don't got nothing to do with it. And you said the year because it's 2025. The year don't have anything to do with it. It's my age. It's just my life experiences. I don't care about that. Like when I say I don't care, I'm too busy. Y'all just heard me give myself an F. Like I don't give a fuck about none of the extra shit. I don't have time to care about that to the level of that degree. if I was 28 instead of 38, it'd probably be different. I'd probably be looking at people crazy, and that wasn't really going on like that when I was 28. If I was 18, 100%. You know what I mean? Because it's more and more prevalent. But here's the thing that gets me. It's a generation thing. So many people do it that it's not an outlier. If it was an outlier, that's one thing, but it's like they're raised. This is their thing. The same way we grew up in the baggy clothes there and the tall tees and the headbands and wristbands and all that stuff, do-rags, like they grow up in this new thing and that's their shit and we'll never understand it. And that's why I'm like, man, do I need to put time into even figuring this shit out? Obviously, this is what they do. And
I guess that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Because I feel like it's our age that's doing it. Like I can't just put it on the 16-year-old.
I don't know anybody our age that's doing
this since. Like as a woman being outside, trying to date or whatever the case may be. Since 2015, I've been seeing y'all niggas in purses. And I don't date
niggas
children.
Our age though?
Yes. I have argued on my close friends with niggas that y'all know about purses. And they say, well, I wear it.
That's a disconnect because I don't know anybody personally that's rocking purses. I just don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. All right. I don't have anybody in my circle that's rocking purses.
Yes, you do.
Damn. All right, we'll talk about it later.
I don't. And I'll say to answer your question, is it because I'll be looked at it like a bigot? I don't care enough to stand on it. Like I ain't finna debate a nigga on him wearing a purse or painting his nails or having a sequenced pair of jeans on. Like if that's how you want to get down, bro, fine. It might be age because like I'm not gonna argue with you about it or tell you how dumb you look. If you get your chicks that way, if you move through life that way and it's proven to be successful, that's fine. I think I'm just too old. I don't care how people will look at me for criticizing it because I will criticize some shit and don't care and will stand on it. But none of those, I ain't willing to down none of those heels. I'm never going to do it, but I'm never going to try to convince a nigga that he shouldn't be painting his nails either. I ain't gonna convince a nigga that he shouldn't be carrying a purse if he start pulling out Vaseline and start pulling out fucking cologne and got money in there and like bro, you walk around all this bullshit on you. I guess you do need that purse. That's fine. So I don't care enough. I don't stand on the hill enough to be like, you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. So that's what it is.
Like I said, I got way too much.
I don't care what somebody looks at.
I guess when it comes to the masculinity part of your question and the stuff that people are doing, I guess I will say this. If you are a straight, not bisexual, if you claim to be a straight Black man, I, as a Black woman, feel as though you should present as such. Rock and roll people dress like rock and roll people. Gay people dress like gay people. Studs dress like studs. You cannot sit here and try to deceive my eyes and have a purse, sparkly shit on, and tight clothes, and your nails painted. And I'm supposed to think that you are completely straight. And don't get mad at me when I say where your boyfriend is.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying.
To wrap the question all the way back around about the veil.
Shit.
My goodness, man. Y'all niggas
because I think it do got a masculinity aspect to do even with the veil part of it. And what me and Rich were saying and what was presented to me when I sent it to people who were married. One, I didn't know that was a type of veil. Like they have the singlet veils and they have that type, which I don't know what the name of it is. Some married person told me because he showed it to his wife. And she was like, well, we couldn't have did that because my veil only covered my gown or whatever. She said there are veils that are big enough that can cover like more than just her. And then in some instances, those pictures are took. So I sent it to one of my married friends who said he was on the show. Shout out to Ja. And he made me realize an aspect of it that I didn't really think about. I was only thinking about one part of it, which I think I disagree with you on, Portia. But that second part of it, I'm in total ignorance with you is. And this was this. He was like, I said, would you do this? And this is a man, he said the first time he seen his wife, he knew he was going to marry her. So he's fully in love. Okay. And he responded, he said, hell no. He said, I can't believe the photographer got him looking that stupid, which never crossed my mind. I'm thinking, oh, this is Taylor Rooks. This is my wife. She's beautiful. I got the love of my life here. If my girl asked me to do this stupid picture, you just signed up for a whole life of doing shit that you don't want to do anyway with your woman. And I think that's a part of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be shit that you don't want to do with your girl. But a part of being a man is being like, all right, come on, let's take the little dumb dog picture. Let's take the matching Christmas pajamas picture. I'll go shopping with you. That was Rich Phil, but
yeah, that was
I'll go shopping with you I'll go shopping with you when I don't want to and would rather be doing something different. I think that's part of masculinity. So if my wife on the most important day of her life come to me and she like, hey yo, hop up under the veil with me. I think this is funny. Take this picture. Of course, baby, you got it. But I had never considered the photographer being the one to ask me, hey, hop under the veil with your wife so I can get this picture. Now it's a different story. Now you might get stole on as a photographer because, nigga, who do you think I am? Why is you playing with me at my wedding? And what the fuck make you think that I'm gonna hop under this veil when I ain't never seen a nigga under a veil? Again, if my girl asked me to do it, it's fine. We can do it. Ha ha, baby, have your fun. That's great. I think, again, that's a part of masculinity. But if you, the photographer, come to me with that, nah, bro, we got a problem. Like, you might have to get this squared out my way.
The history of a veil is the transition of maidenhood to wifehood.
That's why you raise it up.
Literally for a woman.
Right. But yeah, if a nigga asks me to do it, I'm not doing it. If my wife asks me to do it, who cares? That's a part of being a man.
That was, to Spike's point, just to echo it, of course, girl ask you, you gonna do that shit for whatever. It's not that big of a deal, man. To me, if my girl asked me. But I ain't think about the photographer, and I did say photographer getting the dog shit slapped out of him. If he even approaches me,
we might jump
even
here,
approaches me.
Me and all the grooms in my ride on you, bro.
What you got
going on?
That I am.
But
that's her fault.
So,
how?
But
that's her fault. She should have said, no, I don't want my man to do that. This is for a woman.
I don't think and that's so all right, she might be a woman who looks at, I think the big overall
but women like feminine niggas too. It's just weird. It's weird.
We're going to have to continue this conversation with other people from different viewpoints, because I personally do think, regardless of how I feel personally, well, let me start this whole thing. Regardless of what my own beliefs and thoughts are, I don't know if I'm the dictator for how people define masculinity. If people paint their nails and still say I'm the most masculine person, or they paint their nails and they'll whoop everybody in the room. Like, I don't want to put it out the same way we say we don't like being a monolith. I don't want to put masculinity, even if I disagree with their definition. I don't know if I have the right to say what you say is wrong, because it's so subjective. And maybe that's the part of the issue. Maybe masculinity has gone from one thing and now, and this is a whole nother conversation, because I do think,
I was just about to say, is that a bad or a good thing?
I was just about to say, man, and that's the thing. Society is taking shit way too far, in my opinion. And I think like some of it is starting to come back around a little bit. Like, hold on, man, y'all done pushed it so far to this limit that we got to come back. I think it's good to grow. I think it's good to be aware of what's going on and not stay stuck with the same mindset. That doesn't mean that your morals and your principles and the things that you believe in need to go left. But I think we're all aware now, because of all the information that is out there. Actually, maybe part of the issue is we got so much bullshit instead of just the information. Like, it's hard to find regular news. Most of it is people's opinions. Disguised as news. People love to present their opinions as facts, and nobody fact checks. Nobody actually does their own research. So you can see some bullshit online, and then 100 people have shared it, and then you look at it and say, that's wrong. That's not true. I see it every day. Twitter is becoming the most disgusting platform in the world. And I see people just lie every day and present that lie like it's the fact, like you look it up in the dictionary. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? So I think it's a mix of all of that. I subscribe to my masculinity and what I believe masculine is, and that's not the painting nails and wearing dresses and all that. But who the fuck am I to say that you ain't masculine if you do that? I don't know. Whatever.
If a nigga pulled up on you banging Glorilla, Portia, and tried to holler, what would you do?
Oh, weird. A little weird. Now, and because I am because I am into signs and astrology and feminine and
Portia, you
masculine
funny as
energy, I
hell.
do want to tell the bookworms. I want
Oh
I
my
want to say
god,
I
bro.
understand that everybody holds feminine energy. I understand that everybody holds masculine energy. I am not saying that you can't paint your nails and still be a great guy and have great morals. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is on the physical, it presents as you would not be interested in me or just me. And I ain't with that
Mm.
shit.
Okay, that's fair.
But do
That's
you?
fair.
But a woman like me ain't going for that
That's
shit.
you know what?
I
That's the
love it.
perfect. That's the most important part of all this. Do you?
Do
Do you?
you?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love it.
Because
What you eat
obviously
don't
it's a woman out there that would want you under the veil with her. Who am I? You know what I'm saying?
what you eat don't make me shit. You know
Who
what I
am
mean?
I?
All right, that was a healthy conversation because bookworms. Let us know what you think, man, as far as masculinity. Like I said, I just want to make sure. Most importantly, I just want to make sure black men have a way to express themselves, no matter how that looks, no matter how they need to get it out. I don't know, man. Whatever that
Yeah,
looks.
cry.
Some niggas
Cry.
don't do that. And it's funny,
Don't
Spike,
paint
because
the
you
nails.
said you talked about the gorilla. I remember, and we all can agree. When Monster dropped, Nicki went crazy. I remember niggas being nervous to be seen reciting that verse. They had to stop
Word for
themselves
word with the
when
Nicki
they was in the
verse.
club. Word for word with the Nicki verse is crazy.
That's crazy.
You see a nigga in the
Now,
club
now
rapping
niggas
Monster,
will
you
be
looking
word
at
for
them
word.
nuts.
Now niggas word for word is Sexy Red. And
Yeah,
like do not care. A
That
lot of
bothers me.
and they
and do the
get it
dance.
sexy.
See,
Get it like, bro, what? Is you serious, my nigga?
They be over there, wham whammy. Whoa. With the hookah in the hand. Yo, crazy.
yeah, nah, we
With
do.
with the
They
drink
chant
in the straw in the other one.
Lululemon.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Some of y'all niggas are disgusting. I ain't gonna hold you. Some of y'all niggas disgusting.
Y'all got
I ain't
kids
gonna hold
at home.
you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I
Oh
ain't gonna
my
hold you.
god, that's
Uh,
insane, bro.
but have fun. Have fun with your life. You only get one of these, y'all. Enjoy it.
Sick.
Transition. Transitioning, man. Speaking of going too far and being exhausted and having fatigue, Ari Lennox.
I was
talking about
wondering
her
if somebody
today.
can bring this up.
Trust me, we do not have to spend a lot of time on this.
It ain't well, yeah, it could be a lot to unpack there.
No, there's definitely a lot to unpack there. And here's how I want to present this because, once again, even though we are having fun, we try to present these in a real way to have real conversations. When I saw, and for those of you who don't know, Ari Lennox was on an interview or some kind of, there's an audio clip of her talking about the jokes from Martin, which Martin premiered 33 years ago. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. 1992 is when it premiered. The jokes that Martin made about Pam, I'm paraphrasing here, they offended her. I don't want to say made her feel less than because I don't think she said that verbatim, but they definitely offended her in the way she looks at herself.
Made her
But
self-conscious.
the self-conscious, but mainly because as being a dark-skinned woman, and the internet had a field day with this because I'm sure all of us here have watched Martin, love Martin, my favorite sitcom of all time. The jokes are flying; anybody can get them. And I can tell you, as someone who's watched every single episode of Martin a dumb amount of times, Pam has never been you dark skinned. It's
Thank
never been that. It's
you.
been clowny.
Okay.
Now, here's the part that I want to have the conversation about. Are we ignoring colorism in the depths of it? Because there were people who were still saying, like, hey, colorism is so rooted in Black American culture that we don't even know it when we see it. Are they going too deep? Are they reaching? Are we missing something? Or is Ari just in her feelings, which she has had a tendency to do so. Once again, express herself how you need to. But she's had the I'm quitting the music industry speech before. She's had the I'm deleting social media speech before. And I strongly believe in doing whatever it is to protect your mental health and your peace. But I thought this was a reach, and I was wondering, am I missing anything with this whole colorism thing? Because I didn't think it was a big deal. I don't think colorism had anything to do with Martin. I don't know if there's any hidden things that maybe I missed and I'm blind to. What were y'all thoughts when you heard this? especially when it comes to colorism and how we look at it as a culture.
Go ahead, Spike.
Ari Lennox is 34 years old, by the way. And you said Martin came out 34 years ago?
Yeah, 32 years ago, 33 years ago, Martin premiered.
So she goes out of her way to watch a sitcom and be offended by jokes that were made in the 90s and says that, again, she can feel how she want to feel. You're right, Rich. It's whatever. When I first seen it, I rolled my eyes. I was like, come on, Ari Lennox being Ari Lennox again. But I mean, if she feels that way, then fuck that. I can't even let her get away with it. Because you're looking at a person who grew up in that time period. Not only was Martin one of my favorite sitcoms, I'm old. So, like, I'm talking about All in the Family, and Archie Bunker was one of my favorite sitcoms. Nigga, The Jeffersons and George Jefferson was one of my favorite sitcoms. Fred Sanford and Sanford and Son was one of my favorite sitcoms. Al Bundy from Married with Children. So you talking about, like, real deal. These jokes are going to fly. Like, Martin was somewhat tame if you comparing him to the people that I just named. And I still watch that shit. And I look at it, I can't believe that shit was on TV. But with that being said, she does this thing every so now and then that doesn't come off as authentic to me. And it's just like that she's rage baiting. Because she know that people will relate to her because she's pretty, she's a songstress, she comes off as innocent, and she always takes that woe is me approach. I remember she was on tour with Rod Wave, and she was mad because people were like throwing shit on stage, and she wanted Rod Wave to do something about it, and he was like, bro, you got security, like it's a whole venue, it ain't my people that's throwing shit at you or whatever it may be. But she just always comes off as woe is me. And sometimes I think that she could, even though it makes her popular, and I see why she does it to get in the algorithm, these opinions like this that are not fundamental to anything, more so detrimental than anything, with her trying to throw the colorist angle in there, Rich. It's one of those things that we've always said on here, bro. If you don't like it, cut it off. Martin came out the same year you were born. You don't have to watch this. You don't have to watch, comment. You could have easily been like, you know what? I seen an episode of Martin that didn't really sit with me, so I don't like it. But you sit through it and you digest the insults and then go and complain about the insults on a platform that you're on and expect people to be able to relate to that. And I'm just not going to be one of those people that's going to be able to relate to that. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not always meeting with you or anything of that nature. I think this is full of shit. I rolled my eyes when I first seen it, and I do not like the opinion.
Portia?
Well, I'm rolling with Spike on this one. I tried when I first heard it or read it, I tried to get into my sensitive, we are women, hear us roar bag inside with her, but I couldn't get into it. And I understand that Black people, we have faced colorism. We are still facing that to this day. But to Spike's point, I feel like it's rage bait because, Rich, you said they never said anything about somebody being dark skinned. And sorry if you are dark skinned and you relate to dark skinned people having BDB.
Bushes.
That's not Martin's problem. That's not our problem. I don't think that is colorism. I think sometimes we take shit way too far to get that click or to get them comments going. And it was like, no, in reality, Martin had a girlfriend and he used to joke off with her best friend like people do every day. It had nothing to do with BDBs.
And so everybody got it. Martin got it. Gina got it. Tommy Cole, like,
and her comments kind of reduce the character that Pam played. Like, Pam was never just going for that shit. Like, she was always like, she was not a weak, docile woman taking like, oh God, Martin, you hurt my feelings. I'm like, nah. If anything, if I'm Ari, I think I would relate to her being like, you know what I like about Martin? Like, Pam always had a comeback for him because he made me feel this way with his jokes, but she never took it laying down. It never hurt her feelings. Like there's a positive way that you could spin that too. So why did you come out and skew negative? Like
Because
they
that's
do
the
that
only
about a
time
lot of
people
our
stream
shit.
her music.
That's true.
Sad. That's
race
not
bait,
true,
rage
but,
bait.
She can sing, but she's not. Ari Lennox ain't even up there with Coco Jones, and Coco Jones came out after Ari Lennox. I'm not
Don't
talking
do
about
Coco
voice. I'm
like
talking about popularity
that. I'm just
and
saying, don't
people
do Coco any
respecting
kind of
her.
way though. Comparing
No,
her
I'm
to Ari
saying
Lennox.
no, like Coco up there.
in other words,
think-
she
I
said
just
keep
think-
Coco. In other words, she said keep Coco name out your mouth. Like, don't even play with Coco.
But Ari Lennox is not as popular. Ari Lennox gets more clicks on her complaining than her streams. To me,
Yeah, she rage baits. That, and this is rage
yeah.
baiting, 100%.
Um,
Because there's
But
a
she got
way
a
that you
single
could have
coming
looked
out.
at this. Must. Because there's a way that you could have looked at this and been a strong, dark-skinned, prideful black woman and been like, man, I love Pam. I don't really fuck with Martin in that way, but she took the opportunity more so to shit on Martin than up, like just big up Pam. Like that's the solution to the problem. It ain't that hard.
And I may get in trouble for saying this because I got in trouble with my friend who was actually a darker skinned woman when I said it, but I don't care because I stand by it. Why do dark skinned women now? I'm not talking about then. I get the colorism, but why do dark skinned women now act like dark skinned women ain't winning? What light skinned woman you know right now that's at the top tier? There's more darker skinned black women winning in entertainment and sports and all of that than light skin. So what the fuck do y'all be talking about in 2025?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I don't see why a dark-skinned woman would be offended by that.
Yeah,
because that is true.
But I'm dead ass.
But I've had that conversation with a darker skinned woman in the sense of why are y'all so sensitive about that? And it goes back to what Ari Lennox was speaking to though, like just being teased as a kid. Like back when I guess we were growing up, if you of like an age of 35 of old or older, you had the black jokes, the African jokes, and things of that nature. So I get it when she was explaining it. But I also am on the same side as you, Portia. Like that don't even exist no more. Like a nigga ain't not going for the she light skin. I'm like, nah, like
honestly,
nigga take
the
a
baddest
pretty
bitches right now is dark
or
skin.
brown. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that is
know.
past, but I guess it's just trauma.
Yeah, it's definitely unhealed trauma. I got a few things. For one, nobody ever thought Pam was just busted.
Never.
Pam been cold. So
people used to say Pam look better than Gina.
That's what I'm saying. Sure. So that's one thing. Two, I saw somebody say this, and I thought it was a great comparison. Take a show like in Living Single, excuse me.
Okay.
And you look at Kyle and Max, two dark-skinned characters that had the same dynamic to it. Clowned each other all the time. So that takes your colorism out of it. They're both dark. Like both
and
dark
successful in the show.
And the main thing, and this whole this whole episode or chapter kind of has me feeling this way. As y'all can tell, man, I try to hold space for everybody because I really am a like live and let live person. Like I'm a live and let live. But man, y'all don't know how hard it is sometimes to say, man, hey, shut the fuck up. Like seriously, like what are we doing? Like, is this where our energy is directed? Is this what we have to complain about? And I don't want, like I said, I struggle doing that because I like talking to people. I like hearing people's experiences and learning their point of view and where they're coming from. Stuff starts to make sense once you know a little bit more about a person. But I still can be like, yo, you bogus as fuck. And sometimes people need to be called out on their shit. Matter of fact, yeah, I think we lost that. I think people are so afraid now of the backlash and the chatter to where they don't even bother correcting someone or calling bullshit when they see it. And as soon as I saw this, I said bullshit. Yeah, niggas need to be shamed, man, on some real shit. And I think you can shame someone and they still be able to form their opinion. Now everybody just know you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like now everybody's aware of it versus people jumping in. And that's cool if you got your side over there, but some things just don't need to be discussed. Like this is the best. where did this come from? What were you doing? Was an episode on while you was in the green room and it triggered some shit? Because why are you talking about Martin that came out?
We need to bring back shame, and we really need to encourage people to just text their friends their opinions.
Yeah, this shit exhausting, man.
Take us out of the group chat. That's one of my favorite slogans that I see. Like, bro, remove me from the group chat, bro. I'm tired of reading about Christian Rock and Blueface or any of these other people that I have no business knowing. Like, bro, just simply remove.
Shields and
oh my
Papoose.
God, simply remove me from the Remy Ma, Papoose, Clarissa Shields group chat. I don't want to know none of this. I don't care about none of that. Like, can Clarissa can she fight? Yes. Okay, cool. I want to watch her fight. I don't care about, I don't even know a Papoose song. I know more about this nigga personal life than I knew about what he's famous for, which is supposed to be rapping. I've never heard, I don't think, a Papoose song. So
if we are counting the Touch It remix, that's all I got.
Law Library. I remember he used to do them Law Libraries. I remember that.
Yeah, when he used to use the same like letter or something.
Nah, he did that too. Oh, that was Saigon, I think. I think Saigon did that.
Better than me. Y'all better than me.
He did the Law Library where he would take a law and then make a whole. Listen, man, whatever. Anyway. If
I ain't listening to Freddie Gibbs, I'm not listening to that shit.
That's fair.
So
that's don't even get me started.
Nigga hit me up today because I said
I didn't even listen to the episode yet because I'm like, I ain't trying to hear this shit, man. Spike over here bullshit.
I said Freddie Gibbs sound like dirty drug dealer rap. Like at least he sound like it's like a dirty nigga with a black behind his ear. He got cigarette butts in his ashtray. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of drug dealer rap that he do versus the clips to do like, God damn, I want to go sell some bricks. Like Freddie Gibbs is the nigga in the Impala. It ain't got no hubcaps on it. 3 tents on the windows. One of the windows not even tinted. Like that's Freddie Gibbs drug dealer.
He been down his part of his booty crack show.
Yeah, all of that. Exactly. He got some kind of crazy little boots on and some Dickies.
Like, what the fuck is going on right now, man?
That's the type of drug dealer rap that nigga do.
That nigga selling nicks and dimes.
These niggas say, hey, I want everybody to know, man. Y'all getting a preview of book 3. These niggas cooking up. Whenever book 3 come around, it's gonna be the his and hers. It's gonna be Spike Lee and Portia, man, because these niggas out here wilding.
Shit.
The last thing I really wanted to discuss, man.
He smelled a little bit like the trap house when he pull up. Niggas still smell like the drugs a little bit.
This nigga said he got his windows tinted, but one of them missing. That's surprising.
He had to redo that one. Like, you know the nigga that I'm talking about. Like,
I know exactly. That's why it's funny. That's why it's funny, man. Y'all niggas hilarious.
Oh shit.
Last thing that I had written down, and I'm gonna throw the ball in your court, Spike Lee. You sent me a question, I guess.
Yeah.
That I thought was very interesting. And I said, man, we gotta talk about this. It was a tweet that you sent me. And I'll let you go ahead and roll it out since you brought it up, and we'll have the discussion from there. I'll let her hear Portia's thoughts. And I'll let her hear your thoughts.
This is new to me, so I don't know.
That's it.
So the tweet said, if your man's hit you up and he was out on a date, and told you he needed you to send him some money, would you send it to pay for the date? So
in your case, Portia, your homegirl or your homie, the homegirl or your homie out on a date. Let's say your homeboy.
There's two scenarios. You could be the person on the date with the nigga that need the money sent to him, or it could happen to you.
And what? He got to get the money from somebody else?
Maybe his card got locked. Maybe he forgot his card. Maybe he ain't had the funds that he thought he had. Everybody remember that infamous Atlanta episode where that waiter was upselling them and Aaron was looking at his account like, bro, I ain't got it. And he had to hit paperwork up and he was like, hey, bro, can you send me like, you know what I'm saying, something so I could cover this meal, take care of this date so we ain't in here washing dishes or I'll go to jail. So it was the question was, if your homeboy hit you up and he was like, hey, bro, can you shoot me something? I'm out on this date or whatever. I need, float me a couple $100. Shoot me like $200. Like, would you do it?
No. That's mm-mm.
Portia,
I don't play them type of games.
Portia gave that nigga the smoky. She gave that nigga the smoky when Felicia came.
Hell no. Because you knew you was broke before you went.
What if you remember back in the days, we ain't always been at the top. You know, like you remember a bill might hit out the blue. You like, oh shit, I ain't expect that 174 to come out for my insurance right here before I went on this date. I thought they was gonna take that tomorrow.
All my friends know. Hell no. Because I feel like if you ain't got enough money for a bill to come out and you still be able to go on the date, your trifling ass shouldn't be trying to get nobody's number and taking them out anyway. Get your money up. Hold your friends responsible. Don't send that $200.
You ain't leaving them out there. You better than that.
Yes.
See, that's my thing though. And I'll let you go, Rich, before I go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna answer the phone. People that know me, I'm gonna make you text that. So you gotta write that out. You ain't calling me and saying that it ain't no record of that. You better gonna text that. Cause I'm gonna know that you probably was out in the day, but I'm
not the friend either that like if you live with somebody and you asking me for money, but you laid up with your nigga or you laid up with your bitch. Absolutely not. You got somebody.
Jeez.
I'm not that person.
See, I think it's
you got to be single for me.
Let's go back to the masculine and feminine debate too. I think it's different for women and men too.
So here's the thing, and I can say this wholeheartedly. Anybody that I'm close enough with that would be able to ask me that question, I know they need it. I know this is an emergency. Like I know I would like to think that it wasn't a hey, I knew I was broke and I know Rich gonna get me. It's a something dramatic just happened.
Yeah. That
can't be explained. Because there's not anybody that I'm close enough with that will feel comfortable enough with to ask me that question. Think about how comfortable you gotta be to ask me. That's gonna be just because. Now I also know some people where that would be the case. For one, I got questions. Obviously, the most important is how much we talk.
$200.
$200. Okay. Second question: where y'all at? And what are you doing?
Seriously. For real?
Y'all
because if you go to jail,
nah, man. Are y'all asking all of that before y'all send the money?
Yes.
No, I'm sending the money. I'm sending the money.
I work hard for mine. Hell no.
I'm letting it be known right there before he even get off the phone. I'm asking these questions. You got to send the phone. It's going like as soon as my nigga.
So you gonna kill his pride?
As soon as the nigga lucky, I'll show up and hand it in front of the girl.
See, and that's why I wouldn't even do it because I'm hurting pride, and I don't want to do that to my friends.
But I'm gonna try not to do that.
People, man.
I'm gonna try not to do that because all I want to know is, I saw it in the comments. This money coming with a 2-hour lecture after this date. It's coming. it's coming with a 2-hour lecture. Like I need questions answered, my nigga. Because how did you get yourself in this situation?
See, I'm too nice, man. I'm just sending it over. Like if
that's it. That's
let
it.
me mark that down then, so I know who to call.
If it's like what Rich said, if it's like what Rich said, and it's one of my homies, and it's like, hey, bro, can you send me 200? Can you send me 150, 75, 80, whatever dollars? To myself, I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga got going on. I'm going to send it, and I ain't gonna ask no questions or require a phone call because I don't want to do that either. I don't want to talk to you or nothing like that. And keep in mind, I'm the nigga that ain't asking the nigga for shit. Like
so you send it 200 for a nigga to play.
Ooh, I got a question for you, Spike. Finish your thought. I got a question for you. For both of you.
You send it 200. Now 200, yo, my light bill is messed up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm assuming it's an emergency. I may not never even know. Like this is the type of person that I am. One, the people that would ask me that, it ain't a lot of them anyway. So because they know I work hard for mine. They know I work hard for mine. So I know if they come into me, they need it. And I'm just going to send it to them. And I'm not asking questions. So I may not even know that you was on that date. Because that ain't like I just want to know when I'm getting my money back. And sometimes that may not
Spike,
even be the case.
Child?
Yeah, hell yeah, you're on child.
Okay.
Spike, but that's part of it though. You know, like the nigga tells you I'm on this date. I need money to pay for the bill. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have the option. You know that up front unwillingly.
So that's what I'm saying. Niggas that I fuck with, my friends, my core friend group, would be able to leave that out, and they would know that with me. They could just be like, "Hey, Luke, can you shoot me 200?" Because I could do that to them. Like, I come from a culture in a sense of like, niggas don't expect you to be down bad because you need to be out getting on your shit. So if we out, and I may have just came from somewhere, did something, and I don't got no cash on me, and I'll be like, "Hey, give me $50 real quick. Here go these $50 real quick." I'm not asking you what you need it for. It don't matter. I got $50. I got more than $50. I know you usually have more than $50. So here go $50. I may not even think about to bring it back up until you give me my $50 because it ain't a thing. It's not. Oh, this must be a dire situation because this nigga's asking for some money. Like, I come from a culture where money change hands all the time, and sometimes niggas have just changed hands with money. And I don't have this on me. Do you got it on you? Let me get that real quick. I shoot it back to you in Cash App. I give it back to you in cash. Or if you forget and I forget, oh wow, look, next time we out or something, it's on me when we go in. Like, I just come from that culture. Now you
flipping it.
Okay, I'm sorry. What did I flip?
Now you flipping it. Because I do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not gonna text me talking about something. I'm on a date with a bad bitch. Send me $200. It's not happening. I'm not paying for you to get no sex.
If it's phrased that way, I will have questions afterwards. But what I'm saying is the people that would ask me for that, they not even putting the date part in there. Because it's more normal for us to be like, "Hey, shoot me 200 real quick." Because you ain't even thinking in your mind that this nigga don't got $200. I know what you do and how we get there. Like, you got $200 somewhere, nigga. You got a pair of shoes that you can sell for 200. You got a watch, a chain, some clothes.
I'm about to text my best friend right now. Hey, shoot me 200 and see what happens.
Do y'all get down like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's certain people where that's like, okay, I get it. Here go these 200, but it can't be. And one another thing to add on top of that too. It can't be no all the time thing. This got to be like if you do it once a month or once a week, like, nah, bro, you got me fucked up. Like, what you got going on, my nigga? Yeah, you smoking or something? Like, something up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you need $200 in there and then don't work. But if it's few and far between, you ain't even gonna have to preface the text with me with the date part. Like, it's gonna be like, "Hey, bro, I'm in a bind. I need 200." Like, my friends could do that to me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the bind, Spike.
But if a nigga hit me up with the date preface, yeah, I got questions just like y'all saying. Like, if a nigga hit me up and he was like, because now I'm like, Portia, like, bro, what you think? I ain't paying for your pussy, bro. Like, nah, what you got going on? Why was you outside and not hustling anyway to go get you $200 to go get some, like what's going on? Who is this? Like, I want to know who the chick is. Like, I got a lot more questions if you preface it with the, "Hey, I'm on a date, send me 200.
After I pay for your dinner, send that neck dinner from her over here.
For real. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta get mine.
I gotta get mine. But nah, the real answer, and that's why I said the same thing, man. There's nobody I know that I call family that's gonna call me and ask me why I wouldn't give it to them. And I know, like I said, there's solid enough people where I know, like, something, you need this. Like, I know you got it. I know this ain't like I'm broke and overreaching or outstepping my boundaries. I know it ain't that. But I will have questions. Now, let me ask you this.
I'd rather nigga ask for 200 than $5 or $10. Now I'm worried. I'm concerned. You smoking? Fuck, you need $10 for
what the hell you paying with $5?
I would be offended if a nigga like, if one of my homies asked me for $5 or $10. Like, bro, what's up? What you got going on, bro? Yeah, like, something up, nigga.
Let me flip the question on you. I thought about this as you were talking, Spike. You said no questions asked. I get it. I understand. I'm with you. An acquaintance, it would be you bold enough. You bold for even asking this. We ain't even cool enough for that.
I might not.
But my question is this. Yeah, my question is this. If your homie got locked up, doesn't matter what the charge is for you to put money on the bill. Does that matter? Are you blindly giving up? Somebody call you and say, "Hey, man, such and such got locked up. We collecting bail money. You know, anything you can contribute." Are you blindly giving it, or are you saying, hey, hold on, what's the charge? What happened?
Oh, I'm not
Does that
going
make a
to
difference to you?
ask. I'm going to assume that it's a charge that ain't flagrant. Like I'm going to assume, because if it's the homie and they're asking me for bail money, that it ain't.
What if it is? If you find out later, it is flagrant.
I would have still probably given the money because I didn't ask, but I would like have questions for him. It wouldn't be no more funds coming from my way once I find out the charge is flagrant. Yeah, if it's like some rape or child shit,
Nigga got a
or
weird,
like
nigga got a weird
if it's a
case.
weird case, like on that first call, if motherfuckers call me and I have no idea that he on that type of weird time, and they be like, "Hey man, throw 100 towards," like, yeah, here go the 100.
Matter of fact, let's not even take it all the way there. Let's not even take it weird. Let's just take it like shady. Like that's some like one of them charges where you like, I got questions, man. Like embezzlement, some shit like that. Where you just
He
like,
robbed the old woman.
Scamming. There you go, Portia. He robbed an old woman. Maybe not at gunpoint or nothing, but he was, I don't know, man, misappropriating her funds, whatever.
That come with that lecture, like you said. I'll put some on his books, but when he called, I got like, bro, what the fuck did you have going on? Like, why are you doing that old lady like that, nigga? Plenty of shit that you could have gotten into where you could have made some money from. Like, you trying to rob old ladies? But yeah, it would have to be some flagrant shit for me to feel like I ain't got no, or if he was in there and they was talking about like he was snitching, like if it was on some he in here and gonna get out this such and the third, but he got out because of this and or his paperwork look crazy, then nah, like I ain't no money on the books from me. But yeah, if it's he robbed the old lady, like unfortunately he still might get. I might put about 100 on his books.
Okay. As somebody who has been to jail before and needed bond, I'ma just go ahead and get the cash.
Yeah, because that's the worst place.
That's the worst feeling in the world, to be in jail. Oh my God!
You hear that number? You hear that bond number, and then they bring the when it hits you is when they bring that tray out with the food, and you're like, I'm supposed to eat that? Get me out of here.
The little
or the bump, or you see the toilet. One of those three things. One of those three things. That's when it hits you. You like, oh no.
I swear on everything, I lost about 15 pounds in them 10 days.
Facts.
That's a horrible feeling.
I came out after 10 days. Niggas was like, you all right?
Bro, when they bring that tray out, that's when you know, like, oh shit.
I won't give you $200. You better dine and dash and potentially go to jail if you asking me for $200 for a date. But if you're trying to get out that hole, I got you.
So if they told you, what if they didn't tell you it was for the date though? What if they just hit you up and was like, I need, hey friend, I'm in a bind right now. I need $150. I need $100.
Yeah, once again, the level of the relationship, we locked in.
No
question. I got you.
Well, I don't know, because I just text two of my closest friends and I got left on red for my, hey, can I get 200? So I don't know. These hoes that left me on red.
They probably texting each other like, what the fuck, Portia? For real. Portia, they screenshot that shit and send it to each other like, Portia just asked you for $200.
She asked you for $200?
For real. This bitch always on trip. She need $200.
That's exactly what they doing too.
They going in on a little separate thread. They going in on a little separate thread about you.
Then she just come back from a trip. Now she need 200. Yeah,
y'all don't think I could even tell nobody? Like I would ask. I have people that I probably could ask for the money, but I'm not telling you I'm on a date and they can't afford it. I ain't doing that. Like that may never come out. You gonna get your money back. But I ain't telling you, man, I'm stranded right here. I just, hey, bro, I'm in emergency. Can you shoot me 200? Like, that's the extent of it. I'm never telling nobody I'm on a date and I got $13 in my account because I'm like Portia in that sense. Like, bro, what are you even doing dating? Like, you trying to talk to a girl, you got $13 in your account, nigga? You took somebody somewhere like that? With that insecure, like, I have too much anxiety for that. I can't even do that. I'd be checking my account every goddamn 3 or 4 minutes if I knew it was like, we gonna pay for this meal and I got $1 left, $2 left. Like, bro, you insane. I couldn't even sit there and be cool.
Not to mention, I'm at the point for my own peace. I don't loan money, I give it. Like if it came to that. I don't even want to.
That's why I said 200, because that's the limit. If it's 201, nigga, like now we got like that's the limit. 200, like the limit. That's right where you can get it off, nigga. Anything over that, I got questions. It might be a little. I might need you to fill out this little loan application actually, and with terms and conditions. It's 201.
Hey, send them a buy here, like one of them checking the cash loan places. Like, hey man, fill out this form, bro.
Here go this form. Let me run a couple background checks, nigga. Let me do a couple job search history things. And
put me down for a reference. I got you.
Facts.
Money get real tricky. If we too old not to know what it's $100 to go outside. Period.
Yeah, you leave out your house
on a regular day.
It's $100, and thank God none of us got kids or nothing like that. Because now you talking about something. You talking about half $70 of that at Chick-fil-A if you got the right amount of kids or whatever it may be. So like, nah, it's $100 for me as a single black man leaving out the house. So I know
a date at Chick-fil-A, damn near $30.
That's half the 100.
2 meals.
Facts.
And
I ain't gonna hold you. If y'all was at Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna be real pissed. You need to, hey, come on, man. Nah, nigga.
Because I'm trying to figure out where you going in the date for 2 is $200. Honestly.
Depending on how much.
I don't even think you can go to Yard House no more.
To Spike, I'm with Spike, man.
I go to Yard House by myself. And I go to Yard House by myself and spend $80.
That's what I'm saying. Because where is you going?
I don't know,
some
man.
low key new spot. This little low key new spot I know over here in the hood.
You upset? Let me hold on. This is the last question. Man. Y'all be upset. Y'all get it $200. Y'all upset if y'all looking on IG. They story posting pictures of the food.
That's gonna piss me off.
And that's why I don't loan out money.
That's gonna piss me off.
Because as soon as I see you doing some shit with my money, I'm going off.
And people know how I am, like with the phone, Rich. Like I ain't really gonna call you, but that's when you'll get. I just sent you the cash up over, nigga, and now you got the sparkles coming out with the like, hey, hold on, let me hit him up.
I'm gonna find the perfect meme to repost. Something like,
shit.
Niggas always having fun on your dime. Repost.
Let me hit you up real quick. Yeah, I got to hit you up about that. If y'all just shot you the 200 because you told me it's an emergency, 3 minutes later you on IG with in front of the grass wall with the little fake ass saying of whatever it is and the neon lights behind you.
Seize the day.
Seize the day. Yeah, sleep when you die. Like nah, bro. I need to holler at you for a slight second just to clarify what we had going on. And when is you giving me my money back? Now, since you out here, like, do you just gotta go home and grab it, or like, do you gotta wait a week? Like, what's going on? So yeah, I would definitely be worried about that.
I want to let y'all know, man, y'all hilarious, man. Y'all are hilarious for real. This is a fun episode. Very, very much lighthearted, necessary fun. Yeah, man, we miss you too. It didn't feel right having, without a first Friday in July. We was off that first week and couldn't get everything together. But obviously, we back on rotation. That's it for Chapter 37. I don't know if either one of y'all got anything else.
Nope.
I think we covered it all, man.
Hope
you guys had fun like we did.
Like, send me $200 so I can go get something to eat.
Hey, Spike about to get so many DMs. Like, hey, bro, saw that 200, man. I'm in the bond.
For real.
They're gonna miss the context clue of if I fuck with you like that. I guess a lot of people gonna realize their circle ain't that large once they send those over. Yeah, I guess
I'm only on the $20 level.
Yeah, exactly. I can see you 50, something like that.
Hey, this is a lot of fun, man. Bookworms, we appreciate y'all. Chapter 37, we back to our regularly scheduled program next week, man. Got a guest lined up, man. Looking forward to that conversation. And if it needs to be rescheduled, Spike and myself, we hold it down. Until then, we will see y'all next week. Let's make sure we all get better this week. We out.
Raise that F up.
What?
I said raise your F up to at least a D+.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
At least to a D+.
Facts. I got you. I appreciate that, man. Accountability, y'all. We out. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.